Hello everybody, how are you? I just want to come on camera on this beautiful beginning of winter solstice. I had an amazing day today. I went out and I went shopping to get the last of my gifts, and it was really beautiful to be outside and have it be sunny and warm and remarkable. And I just want to come on and thank you guys for all your beautiful comments. I've read through all of them, and I'm gonna make it my mission in the next couple of days to reply to them, because you guys take the time out to do that for me. And if you're not aware, you guys, I have a smaller channel. It's a new channel, SparKrist Inspirations, right over here on YouTube, which does a daily read. It's called the Daily Pop of Positivity. I moved it over to there so I could just have a fun channel to quickly post things whenever, and just, you know, have an extension of the main channel as well. And I want to thank you guys so much for your love and support and patrons. And you guys, thank you so much for the birthday and Christmas decks. Katie Morrow, Cherry, your new deck is amazing. Just everybody, Cheryl, all of you guys, I was absolutely blown away. And Lori, every time I get something in the mail, because I'm used to sending stuff out and I have time and resources that I create, so when I receive something, I'm so thankful for it. But I feel like if it's one thing that we can take from this beautiful summer solstice and remember, is that what's important and what has meaning in our life, and it's not stuff, and it's not things, and it's not the acquisition of things. Have you even sometimes like looked around your house and said, I don't need another thing in this house, my house is just chock or block? It's about the connection and the fact that somebody was thinking of us and somebody wanted to gift us with something, right? So open hearts and open minds. So remembering that if we're not getting what we expect, it doesn't matter. It's like, let's have no expectations other than to be together. And for all of you guys that are alone and can't be with your family, I'm gonna do some special stuff on Christmas Day where you guys can just DM me, and I'll send you some audio hellos and Merry Christmas and keep you company. And I'm hoping to go live maybe on Boxing Day and connect, because I know England has a really strict restriction right now too. This is the first time that my mother and father-in-law can't go to my brother-in-laws or any of my brother-in-laws over there, because there's just complete lockdown where they live, and that's unfortunate. So if any of you guys are ever feeling lonely, I mentioned in the video on IG too, that you guys can just DM me and just message me and be like, Mel, I feel this way. Because what's happening right now with the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter, especially when it's in Aquarius, we have very deep feelings. We have very urges to connect and be together and be with people we love. And when we can't, sometimes it's like that void can create a sadness, which doesn't necessarily have to be there, because there are so many means of communication now. And just do whatever you can that brings up your vibration. Eat and cook some of your favorite foods. Take a really nice hot bubble bath or shower. Watch comedy. Kristen Wiig hosted Saturday Night Live, and she's one of my favorites. Yeah, she does that Sue thing, you know, where she can't keep calm, and she's like, oh my God, you know, she loses it. It's so good. Today I had a really great day. I went to my post office and brought him chocolates and mailed some packages, and everybody was in good humor. And, you know, I feel like they understand we're not taking for granted time together, how we can be connected and loving to one another. So people are really doing that, and it's so lovely. So I just want to come on and say I love you all, and thank you for supporting me all these years, and all your beautiful comments and your gifts. You guys mean the world to me. And I mean, and in some aspects of my life, I just feel like it's blessing after blessing. I have so much gratitude to connect to you guys. You know, when you have a lot of information that you glean over the years and all this stuff. I love that YouTube and Instagram is a beautiful mode to be able to share those ideas and concepts. And we can reconfigure how we see the world by connecting to the right people and the right energy, right? No longer are we going to be oppressed by, you know, all the Debbie Downers and people that come at us with all their perceived problems and of inadequacy or whatever. It's time. It's a new age. It's a new dawning coming on, saying we can have, do, and be whatever we want, and using that kind of beautiful integrated path to other people to help us do that. So you guys are amazing, and thank you. You're the sharers, the carers, the light seekers, and the light bearers, and you're absolutely amazing. And it is a new day, and it is a new way, and I'm really excited to be able to participate in that. So love and light to you guys. Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Happy winter solstice. I'm doing this on the 21st and I'm really excited. And some of the cards I'm using today are gifts both from Cherry Enchantress, one of her decks, Sentimental Silhouettes, which is absolutely beautiful. And I'll be doing a full flip through at the end of the video with this. I love these. They're so poppin' with great information and beautiful sentiments. I absolutely love it. And that's actually going to be your choice cards. And I'm also going to be using the language of flowers. Thank you, Katie, so much. She's been a wonderful follower and just beautiful soul that has been with me for years and just lovely human being. And thank you so much for these. I had these on my list for a while and I'm so excited to be able to use them. So let's see what our 4 choices are. Number 1, we have excited, which says, I am feeling the thrill like tooting my own horn. It's music to my ears. Enchanted, I am mesmerized and amazed by your loveliness. Impressed, your style and confidence is very appealing and I admire you. And we have divine feminine. I am in awe of your strength and aware of our mirroring. You are my counterpart. So again, this is going to be love messages from the one, from your soulmate, from your twin, what they want you to know, what they're experiencing in a message. And we're going to actually go to the language of flower message. And then I'm going to use some other cards in this as well. I'm going to use my spirit messages from John Holland. I love his stuff. So, Yule season being here, I absolutely love it because this is about beginnings and endings, birth and rebirth, challenges. One sec, I need a sip of water. You ever bend a certain way and all of a sudden you're like, my throat doesn't work anymore, like I could feel it. It's also about eternity, gratitude, insight, restoration, silence, sleep, wisdom, contemplation, divination and scrying, self-evaluation, feasting, healing work, vigils, personal retreats, hibernation, all of those beautiful things. Oftentimes, in our busy lives, we just start going and going and going, and we have to realize, hey, we don't need to be going at some absurd breakneck pace where we can't hear ourselves think and we can't hear our deeper, richer invitation to follow the signs that we need to see, right? See, hear, any of those things. So let's start with number 1 and we'll see what is going on in terms of a message for you as well. So sweet Elysium, clarity, bright paths of understanding will open. So in terms of your twin flame or soulmate, you are going to be able to have deeper understanding of your motives as a person, how to relinquish old patterns that don't work, that might bring in remorse, doubt, fear, jealousy, any of the lower vibrations. So you can just move up and up, and it actually helps co-create with your twin or soulmate a level and frequency that's higher. It's purer. So you're like a conduit for deep, meaningful interactions with them, and you can receive your messages, your symbology, all the things that you need. And it's really important that we're able to do that because oftentimes, it's all about grounding. And their other message for you too is find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Absolutely. I have to say, for me personally today, all I had to do to change this and turn it into a requiem for a dream as opposed to a nightmare where I was shopping was that simple trick of this is a glass jar or this is a glass window. Breathe in, breathe out, and repeat that 3 times. For whatever reason, that psychiatric technique from this expert really works for me. It's something about just giving my focus to that windscreen, that glass jar, whatever it is, those deep breaths, because I can shallow breathe. When I anticipate crowds of people, and empaths sometimes do this, so find your center, your specific, energy patterns, you'll find it's like, whoa, all of a sudden your heartbeat slows, you feel calmer. It's such a nice feeling. And because your soulmate and soul counterpart wants you to know they're constantly trying to send you messages. And I feel like I'm already seeing numbers and letters in terms of 1111s, 555s, certain crystals that you're going to be attracted to. Let me pull one crystal too. So we have adventuring. There's something in this that is going to help create good luck for you. And I'm really attracted to, whenever I go out to the crystal shop, I always get strands of adventuring, because I feel like you are going to start to be creating really good luck for yourself, and your soul counterpart wants you to know that it just starts in your head. I am lucky. I'm going to find that parking spot. I'm going to get that job. I'm going to receive this message. I am going to connect with my true love. All of that, the more we believe and the more our inner dialogue goes along those lines, the more it happens. So let's see how else they're feeling right now. They're feeling encouraged. They will win your heart no matter what it takes. You are precious to them. So they're just letting you know that even if there's yo-yo moments where things get zany and there's a disconnect, or there is an ill-tempered moment, that, you know, they are in it for the long haul. They are in it to win it and spend a lifetime with you. That it's not some whim, it's not some trophy, and it's not some joke, that you are their special person, and that they are going to treat that with reverence and love and care, as we are deserving of that, right? So those are your messages, group one. Beautiful. I love these cards so much, Cherry. And if you guys would like, you know, feel free to pick another pile as well. And you can zoom through to the end. In the comments are all of the timestamps. And then I'll be doing a quick flip through of Cherry's awesome deck. And then tomorrow, I'll be doing the floral deck adventuring. So that's you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you guys need a private read. I get back to you within 48 hours. Thank you guys yesterday for all those read orders. And I did them in the same day. I usually just do them in the same day as I get them, because it's just simpler. And then always the next day, if not the first day. And I'd love for you guys to come over and see my smaller channel, which is SparKrist Inspirations. I do a daily read on there for 5 or 10 minutes, a daily pop of positivity. That's just a regular tarot read. And I would love for you guys to come see me over there, and come join me on Instagram as well. I do daily posts and memes and contests. And today I definitely have to get the winner up for the turquoise and necklace and matching evil eye earrings for sure. And just by following me over there, you're automatically entered. Okay, you guys. So now we're on to number 2, which is excited, feeling the thrill, like tooting my own horn. It's like music to my ears. So right now, what? I'm losing my mind. I'm sorry. Number 2, enchanted. My mind is like, I am mesmerized and amazed by your loveliness. I'm just going to flip this over, because they want you to know that. So never doubt your beauty, your inner beauty. There's something in your innate kindness and groundedness and lovingness and givingness that makes you shine even brighter. You know, I do feel like the window to our soul is our eyes. And I believe you have these big, beautiful, expressive eyes. This is what they're saying. They love your eyes, and they love, you know, when they're filled with a sense of wonder and happiness and joy, and they always want to see you that way. And they hope that you are reaching for things that keep you in that kind of enchanted land for yourself, you know, where you're providing joy and rest and things that benefit you and give you a sense of well-being, as opposed to anything that gives you anxiety or fear. Now, tuberose is desire. Be certain of where you place your passion, because they are dedicated. They just want you to know, once in love and once you guys get together in the 3D realm, that there is no other person that they desire. So, you know, care for their heart as they're going to care for your heart. Because what happens in some relationships, and it's unfortunate, is people, the fear comes in. So they start to play games, and then they kind of retreat, or they act like they're not interested, and they play these games, and it can really mess with someone's heart. So this is just saying, you know, if you're in it, be both feet in it, and be dedicated and aware, and feel that, because I feel like they're an absolute conduit of love, and they want to share everything with you. So here's some more of your messages. They have secure. I got you, baby, and you're safe and sound, and I trust you completely. So this is going to be somebody, they're going to let you know they're not going to want to be checking your phone. They're not going to be doubting you. They're not going to try to instigate arguments. They're someone who's a self-contained unit, and they have their act together, and they are loving and kind, and they don't need to play games. They don't, you know, they don't need to do that jealousy game. They don't have insecurities. They feel secure with you and who you are, and the high quality person that you are. And they just want you to know that, you know, there won't be any of that. Because you ever have anybody question your fidelity? It's very insulting. Like, where were you? Why were you so late? And you'll see that. Like, remember after Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce, and then all you saw in all the photographs is her looking over his shoulder when he was on his phone. And it was so sad because he didn't give her reason to trust her after that. And so what happens is the security within the relationship goes a little awry. You are not going to have that with your significant other. You are going to be able to trust them unduly, and regardless of what is going on, even when it seems a little off at times. It's all above board, integrity driven love. And your crystal message is get crystal clear. This is, you set your boundaries with other people. Let people know what you want and how you want it, and what's unacceptable and what is too much and what is damaging. Communicate, communicate, communicate. It is everything, because what happens, it's much easier to stop a problem and then work through it than having to repair it later because you haven't communicated. That will be a problem if you do or say that, or that will be, that will be a deal breaker. Things of that nature. Get clear. And this is saying right now too, they want your soulmate counterpart wants you to get crystal clear with people around you too, and stop people from treading over your boundaries or taking advantage of you, or just acting like your resources are theirs, your time is theirs, your ear is theirs, all of that, to kind of stand back and take a step back so you have time for yourself, so you feel well rested and you feel well cared for. So inspired too. You are my muse. My creativity is boundless now that you are in my life. Thank you for your patience. You are so beautiful. That's so lovely. And they want you to know you're going to be inspired as well. And they are going to try to through those ethereal ties, be a conduit of inspiration for you too. Because when we plug into that high octane, empowering energy of each other, we feel it galvanizes us. It's like having the best dream and knowing, you can have those things, those people in your lives and all of that. You feel galvanized, you feel strong. It's like, it's that torque and elegance, as Jeremy says on his show. It's like everything, all of a sudden things just go and they're very smooth, and you're inspired, they're inspired, and there's going to be messages. And I feel like through books, through articles, and through people, you're going to hear messages from them. All of a sudden you're going to know they have read or heard the same thing, and they're trying to translate things through songs, through verse, through vlogs, blogs, and different things where you're connected and hearing it at the same time. You'll be inspired, and they're also inspired, which is really beautiful. So I love that energy for you, group 2. Gorgeous. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, you guys. It really helps me. All my links are down below. And hit the bell too, because then you'll notice when all the new videos are up as well. And come see me on SparKrist Inspirations. It's my other channel where I do a daily read as well. So that's you guys. Enchanted. They are enchanted. So now we are going to go on to number 3, which is impressed. And I'm going to have another quick sip of water. It's funny, I go out and I do things, and I don't drink water. I have something to drink, and then I sit down and I start working, and then I'm like, why am I so thirsty? So your style and confidence is very appealing, and I admire you. They want you to know that they love your fashion sense and whatever. Like some of you guys, I feel like you like hats and cool scarves and wigs and fun things and nail art and all this stuff. And they want you to know that you have a really kind of sexy, panache, cool style out there, and that, keep it up. Originality. So many people, like, they try to hide behind, the crowd, and they become a sheeple, and they're like, well, I better just wear this. And it becomes like a uniform. Not you. You have very individual taste. You like certain popping colors. You like what you like. You have a lovely aesthetic, and they want you to know that you have that star appeal. And Wisteria saying longevity, plan for and take the dedicated path, that they are ready to, within the relationship, work out issues, do it for the long haul, not be those people every second where they have to be like, we're on a break. Somebody does or says one little thing, jealousy, all the craziness ensues, and they're like, we're on a break. They are ready to work and communicate when the time comes, or if they're already in your life, they are ready to communicate and stand up and be an adult, take accountability, and really, really be there, because you are important and you are special, and they are not going to throw in the towel over little things. Also because they're constantly working on their vibration. They want you to know they want to stay in that high frequency, so they always come from a place of love and understanding, and there's a lot of continuity in them. So renewed energy. I don't know what has come over me, but I'm feeling exhilarated and all alive. You'll probably be feeling this pretty soon too. I feel like they're going to come in to your dreamscapes and your energy field, and you'll feel invigorated, just all of a sudden really creative, or you just feel like, hey, you know, like that kind of heart monitor, when the beep goes way up, you're just going to feel like yours just flutters up, like when they connect to you, because their energy is being renewed too. Sometimes just the thought of a wonderful, beautiful, loving person that's in our life, or somebody that we know, right, it can start those butterflies and start all that. And it's, you know, it's a beautiful way to exist, to be plugged into that energy. And they have the ability to do that, and they're going to help you too. So one of their messages too is allow yourself to receive. This beautiful Christophase is saying that sit back, get ready. You are probably a natural giver, right? You are probably caretaking for others, doing for others, always thinking about others, whether it's children, mothers, sisters, whatever. And a lot of you guys are probably caretaking for someone who's unwell and doing all of these things. And what happens is we just get in give mode and we forget to sit back and receive. They're saying sit back and get ready to receive their loving energy, their messages. You guys, I'm seeing infinity symbols and eights and crows and dark birds, and also like just regular images of angels, and also beautiful, like insane sunsets for some reason. I feel like this particular person might have a lot of fire in their chart, because this sun image keeps coming up, because they're about everlasting light, bright futures. They have very heightened awareness and spirituality and high vibration, high vibrational thinking, extraordinarily emotionally intelligent. They really, really understand people's thought processes and what motivates one another. And they want you to get ready to receive, because after all these years of giving, they want to give to you. They want to sweep you off your feet, cook you amazing meals, take you to beautiful places, embrace you, spoil you, love you, and they just can't wait to do that, because you're so deserving of it, right? And they are super determined to do that. Now we also have mystified for you. So feeling perplexed and a little bewildered. You'll probably be feeling this way. You'll probably be yo-yoing and roller coasting, like, I can't wait, where are they? Or when it's happening, it's like, when, you know, like curiosity and like other things that are going to be taking place in your life, like you're really going to be manifesting things, and it's going to mystify you. Like you knew you had the ability to do this, but it's going to be kind of off the hook, strange. Like all of a sudden you're just like, forget it. I'm going, which would normally be in a possible parking spot. I'm getting that. I'm going to go, there's zero lines there. I have, right when I need this money, boom, it comes into my bank account, right? It's just like all of a sudden, every time you need the light in the sun, it's going to show up, and it's going to, you know, be like mystifying, like, how am I doing this? And you're really having this Midas touch when it comes to manifesting and using the law of attraction. That's part of your higher frequency. And they want you to know, use that to your advantage, so you can create air, oxygen, and space in your day. So by doing less, we actually get more accomplished, right? We get more out of life that way. You're really, really savoring that meal, that wonderful movie, that moment, that laughter, nature, all of it. And you're deserving of that, because I feel like you're simplifying, beautifying, and quantifying what matters to you right now, as are they. So those are your messages, group 3. Beautiful energy. Sippy sip of water. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Melanie. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. It really, really helps me. Thank you guys. That's all you guys out there that say, you know, you really like my voice, so you just listen to it like a vlog sometimes while you're cleaning, and you just play my videos. That makes me so happy. That's wonderful, and I really, really appreciate that. And thank you guys for ordering all your private reads, you know, over the last few weeks, and, you know, since the beginning. But yesterday was like, woo, I was chugging along, and I knew that was going to happen too. Like right before the winter solstice and this great conjunction, there was such it was like a dynamite exploding in the sand of emotions, and I knew it, and I was like, I think a few people are going to be like, yo, have a read on this. And it was a lot of fun, and thank you guys for all your great feedback. Again, you guys, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me. And also go subscribe to my daily channel, which is SparKrist Inspirations. I do a daily read over there on the energies, and it's really it's a fun little channel, and I'm happy I started. So that is you guys. Beautiful. Don't forget, stick through to the end and watch the flip through of Cherry's wonderful cards. So you guys, that is you. Now we are on to number 4, which is divine feminine. I'm in awe of your strength and aware of our mirroring. You are my counterpart. So, they're seeing and feeling your actions, emotions, and kind of they're in tandem with them. When you have these big waves of euphoria and you're excited and you're creative, they are feeling that. And a lot of mirroring is going on. And they also feel sometimes when you have that anxiousness, that impatience for things to begin, for the connection to take hold, right? Especially now that Christmas is coming. People love to be in that beautiful world of love and camaraderie, and it's enhanced by love in a partner. So they feel that too. And that's why I feel like with what's taking with 2021, that the whole process is being it's speeding up for sure, and they are on their way. So white carnation is about devotion. Be true and pure in thought and deed. They're letting you know too, they are trying their utmost to do this too. What they're doing is just taking a deep breath, assessing a situation and saying, how is this good for everyone? How is this good for a peace of mind? Forget how I appear. I don't care about ego in this mode. Purity is absolute from our heart space, and being a conduit of what's coming through from divine and spirit guides and messages helping us. Oftentimes those messages just go unheard, and because we go on autopilot. Oh, I did this yesterday. This exactly, nothing happened. I'm going to do this again. Guess what? When we're on that carousel, nothing exciting or new happens, because if we do what we did, we get what we got, like Colette says. And there are so many untapped, beautiful, momentous, crazy beautiful scenarios we can exist in. That's why I just call it a pocket in time each day, where I just allow for something. I don't plan, but if I'm out, I'll go, there's your pocket in time. Go in that store, go to that beach, go do that. And that is going to be how I elicit change and plug into a new frequency, because I didn't plan for this, and nor have I. So I have no expectation, or I might have never even been in this place too. So it's a brand new environment, right? And it's one of those things. Let's get out of that carousel. So let's see what else. Empowered, feeling good, like I can take on anything. Want to take me on. They want you to know that they're going through a really beautiful life phase where they feel strong and empowered. They want to speak their truth. They want to go for their dreams. They're feeling enlightened, strong, directed, and like ego corrected. Like, bye-bye ego. What's inspiring me? What really matters? What has meaning? And I was saying this before too, that it was like when I look at any of the pictures of Stonehenge, the second I set foot on the premises and in that old, just amazing sacred land, it was like every silly thought that used to be able to pop into my head, like, oh, I shoulda, woulda, coulda did this, or how to seem a certain way or whatever, it completely evaporates. And the true meaning of so many things comes up. The connectedness to other people around, the magic, the air, you hear everything. Everything's intensified. And they're in this intensified phase of life where they understand how to follow that blueprint to get to you, to connect with you ethereal, and to help you and heal you with some of their energy as well. And it's a really powerful place to be when we feel empowered. Also adventurous, which goes hand in hand with this. Fly me to the moon. Let's go to the unknown together. I'm ready to try new things. Do you trust me? Because they're feeling too that sometimes you don't like stale, you don't like the carousel ride, you don't like doing the same old thing, you don't like to feel hemmed in, that you're ready for the expansive time now, especially with Jupiter and Saturn aligned today. It's absolutely amazing. And then, we have this degrees 0.29 in Aquarius, where it's like, oh, the feelings, the majesty, the absolute limitlessness that's everywhere, like starting to feel that. And they're saying, let's do this, because they are planning some major adventures with you when it comes to travel, exciting new ideas and places and museums and concerts and things. Like, they are so ready. So let's pull a stone too from the top. Angelite, support is all around you. They want you to know angelic support is all around you. It's all around them. It's helping guide. There's all these crazy sequentially cosmos ridden things that happen all the time. A lot of synergy and synchronization is going to be taking place, and you're going to be feeling it too, where, oh wow, this used to really bother me and now it doesn't faze me at all. Like, what is up? Like, I really feel good. Like, you are really vibing and calm and breathing Again, that empty glass jar. What do I want to put in this jar? This jar is my feelings and my thoughts. What do I want in there? I want love. I want light. I want groundedness. I want good communication. I want humor. All of those things, right? It's really beautiful. And something else I'm going to pull from the top is self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind, but it is feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. So reach for those things. Ask yourself, what's going to make me feel really good right now? What's going to make me feel balanced? What's going to make me feel like I can do anything? What's going to make me feel loving and like I'm in present moment awareness, and I am really partaking in the arena of life instead of just on the outskirts, really going for it. Self-love, self-care, anything that you've been putting off. Maybe you want to exfoliate, give yourself a manicure or pedicure, like a deep lotion kind of soak. Wash your hair, fix anything, get that mortal self back into tip-top shape. And with me, it's funny. It's always one thing always goes straight to hell. Like my hair, I'm always wearing hats, so I don't really give a flying F-ball about my hair, but my hair looks good. It looks good. I like, especially in the sunlight, I like bright red hair in the sunlight. It looks really good. I just don't ever have the time to be like focused on it. It's like, here you go. It's in a headband. It's in a ponytail. It's in a whatever. But like my nails, for instance, you guys remember when I did this like last week and it's starting to chip and I'm so sad. I think it's on its last leg. So tonight I promised myself, Mel, do yourself a manicure. Because what happens too is if a lot of if we have unpainted nails and stuff, when there's a lot of water and those all the substances we have to put on our hands now with all the gels and everything, it's not good for our nails, and they get thin and brittle, and I want them torn. So when they're painted, they tend to treat they treat me a little better, and they don't break and go nuts. So let's pull one more card because I love these so much. Connected. I love this feeling, how you finish my sentences and anticipate my thoughts. So those are for some of you people that are already together, and this is sometimes where they're just sending you messages, and all of a sudden you're saying something and they're already thinking and feeling and about to say that, and you're just in beautiful alignment in heart, in mind, and spirit, and body. So you're thinking, saying, and doing a lot of the same things, which is really beautiful. So that is you, group 4. Now, I'd love for you to stay tuned and see the flip through for the rest of these gorgeous cards by Cherry. I absolutely love them, and she has other ones too. They're the whole gamut of emotions, which I love. So I'm going to do a quick flip through. And again, group 4, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, I am always available, and I get it back to you within 48 hours as well. And here's the back of these cards. I just love them. So let's see. We have confused, we have responsible, we have alienated, we have criticized, we have wind, which is saying feeling like petals on the wind, time to move on, feeling focused. There are some things that are distracting my attention for the greater good. Dejected, pleased, emboldened, intrigued, stressed, unsure, caged, stimulated, growing old, attraction. And as you know, we all go through this gamut, especially in new love, twin flames, overwhelmed. This can be how they're feeling. It can be what's created date night, hard at work, left out, enraged, twin flame, certain, determined, anxious, betrayed, enthusiastic, content, optimistic. I love these so much. This is really beautiful. The passion one, celebrating. And these cards can be, how they're feeling or what they are going through right now in life, or what can, you can be catapulted into, depending what you ask in regards to the card. These can be for multiple use. I love this. Confident, anticipating, in love. I love her simple use of just black and white with the occasional red. Romantic. I love that. Divine masculine. Loved, bewitched, braved, a heavyweight. And again, these two, absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Cherry, so much for this deck. You guys, if you go to Cherry Enchantress, over on YouTube. I believe all her links have got to be right below her, right below all of her. And also you can go see her on Instagram as well, and she'll have all her links for her cards. She's got beautiful, beautiful decks. And again, thank you, Katie Morrow, for the beautiful Language of Flowers decks as well. So love and light to everybody.